I know we're still in ads, but I'm being aggressively attacked. It's a lot. Every time that I move, she's like, no me. You want to sit behind me? Waddle! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! How are you? Cardigan for you? You got it. Oh, 190. Perfect. Artie! Ma'am! How was your stream? What were you working on today? Oh my god. The cat is being so much. How many points did I give you? It's fine. I think I gave you two. Did I give you 2 instead of 1? I don't know. Hi. No, I think I did it right. A lava drake art piece? That sounds... What kind of, like, art piece? Like, is it... Sorry, the cat is just being so chaotic today. Oh, about the 190. No, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Good luck catching up to, the cardigan is digital. Upcoming one will be traditional. Ooh. That's fun. Well, thank you so much for bringing everybody over. I appreciate it. We are just getting started here. The plan for today is I close that window because I was desperately trying to keep my computer from exploding yesterday. I didn't really do anything different today. I turned off some background tasks, and that's about it. But we are working on a haunted village plastic canvas cross needlepoint. That's the word. So I've made some of it already. And this is going to be the Cauldron Cafe. Let me see. And I'm excited. Okay, here we go. So we have made... We have made the top. So that like spooky kind of leaning house, the pumpkin hut, and the dead man's saloon we made already. And now we're just getting started on the bottom. So chat wanted to work on the Cauldron Cafe first. So that is what we are going to be doing. there's lots to do. This is my second year, like, working on this in October, and I think I need to work on it a little more because I'm never gonna finish it. But that's okay. It's a lot of fun, and I like it a lot. So, here is your raid star, by the way. Thank you again for the raid. It's gonna be evidently one of those sorts of streams. You are now in my jar of stars. Thank you again for bringing everyone over. If you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do that. You're, of course, welcome to hang out or lurk or chat or whatever. I have to figure out how to do this. This came so fast. The new SD card. This Sharn like got it off a throne yesterday for me, and it arrived today. So I have to figure out how to back up what's on the memory card that I currently have and put it on this one. And then load it in. So I have to look that up, but I was so surprised at how quick that got here. So okay. You know what would help? Hi. You want more food? $64. $64. Artie has been a hungry hippo, which is great. We love to see it. Hi, Silly. I have not given her any more of the appetite stimulant either. This is all just off of one application of it. You checked your 128 yesterday. You still have 50 gigabytes, so it makes sense now. Yeah. And I feel like depending on the game too, like, or what games you have, some of them are really chunky. Like Disney Dreamlight Valley and Palia, they keep doing updates and it just keeps expanding. So that's kind of where my struggle is. So I had gotten some of the little houses from Michael's, like the little spooky ones. And I started painting the little cat one. It's a black cat cafe. And it's okay. Some of my paint, I haven't bought new paint in a really long time. So some of it is not quite the same color as I guess it used to be, or the same consistency. But do you all want to see the weirdest one? What? Oh, see, I wouldn't be able to do that. Except for Stardew. That's fair. I haven't perfected Stardew yet. Anywho, this was the weirdest one, right? It used to be purple. It's now just liquid. Do you see that? Like, there's not paint. It's just like, that sounds like water, not paint. What happened to the paint? And it was standing up like that. What happened to it? I've never seen paint go liquid before. Yeah. It's weird though, because again, the bottle was standing like this, so you would think that the color would be on the bottom, not wherever it is. It's just a chunk floating around in there somewhere. For real. So I ended up streaming late last night, right? We were hanging out and having a good time. I completely forgot. Because, like, I knew I had leftovers for food, so I knew I didn't have to cook. I completely forgot that it was garbage night. And that I had to clean the litter boxes. At least the girls, because of how Artie's tummy has been. And I was like, oh no. Hello? Oh, I don't see anyone. Sorry. People are sneaking, so I don't see anyone. Clearly. But if Sharn were to be here, but I obviously didn't see them. But if they were to be here, the memory card already arrived. That's like the fastest that something from Throne has ever been delivered. So I have to figure out how to get what's off of the memory card. Like, I know the memory card where it is. Like, okay, it's in there. But I have to figure out how to, like, transfer what's on here to here and then load it back into the system. But yeah, that was so fast. It's so cute. So, if Sharn was here, I'd say thanks again for sending that. That was really sweet of you. And I'm excited to be able to, like, download the Palea update and play it. I can. I know. I'm excited. I filmed, I was proud of myself getting things done. I had gotten, a company had reached out about like, hey, will you take a video if we send you like a product for the pet channel? And I was like, yeah. And there's like, you know, a 15% off code for people. And that stuff like arrived and I messaged them and I was like, hey, thank you. Like, you know, things were a little bit crazy. I'll make that video soon. So I filmed that video today. I have to finish editing it. I was like, yeah. Although I might have to ask them, I typically do slightly longer format videos. And I don't know if they want it to be like a 30-second little like thing. Because this is definitely like more than 2 minutes. But the stuff's really cute. Do y'all want to see it? Do y'all want a sneak peek? You can send surprise gifts. It's not listed. The gifter can send anything. Oh. My internet loves to be a troll. You're so good. Yeah, you guys can see it. I wonder how I can fix that. Surprise gift. I'm sure that there's some like weird stuff on there too, you know? Surprise gifts. Okay, I turned it off. There is I'm leaving this one on. It says allow gifters to send items from Amazon. I'm leaving that on temporarily, just in case. I'm not sure. I have to look into that part, but I don't want them sending other stuff. Okay, be right back. Let me grab these two thingies. This has become like my favorite thing. Pippin has been sleeping on our bed. Look at her right now. Just a baby among the plushies. Oh, hi. Hello. Patch, enough. Go lie down and stop. Okay. So, like, this is the website, right? It's CaliGift or Cali.com. Artie. Okay. And they were like, you can like pick any two things. right? And they have like a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of, it's a lot of like personalized things. But then they have like a, oh my god, stop the pop-ups. You can like click on pet, right? And there's so many cute like pet thingies. My 15% off code, by the way, if anyone wants to get anything. Wow. But anyway, they would like let me pick whatever. So this was one. Isn't it so cute? And then on the bottom are the names, and you put what month they were born in, and that's like the flower that's associated with that month. Like for, you know, like birthstone, birth flowers, all that stuff. So like those are all, you know, we guesstimated with the cats. We knew the dogs' birthdays, but we guessed with the cats. But I was like, I love it. And this stuff, it came so fast. Like, I was so impressed at, like, the speed of which, like, because personalized stuff can take a while. So, yeah, that was one thing that we got, and that's going to go in our dining room. And then this one is so cute. I forget how many... Let's see if I can find it. Okay. You can have 7 cats. Up to 7 cats on this blanket. Okay? You can include little halos over them too if your pet's passed. But look, it's a blanket. And it has their names. And it's the softest blanket I've ever freaking felt. It is so soft. Isn't it cute? And I love the blue. And I just, oh, it's so good. Like, hello. Hi. Hello. So yeah, those were like the things I chose. But this is, here's like the blanket. So you can, again, pick however many animals, up to 7. And then again, you can add like halos. Well, or no halo. And then their name. And I thought that was so sweet. And it comes in like a bajillion different sizes too. But I loved it. I was like, this is so, I love this. Okay. Evidently it's lap sitting time. I'm okay with this. See, I was proud of myself getting stuff like filmed. Now I just have to finish editing it. How many does this one? 2 more rows. So we can try a puzzle if y'all want to. Oh, this one's cute. It's like a little witch and a raven sitting on her shoulder. Gotta be festive, absolutely. Gotta be spoopy. Got like cat fur. Right by, oh. No, I didn't mean that you needed to leave. I just had to scratch my nose because your flu. Okay. Bye. So she's been eating and drinking really well since we did the appetite stimulant just once. But y'all, I was sitting with Pippin on my lap last night. And I was sitting out in the living room giving her some attention because, you know, I try and give them all a little attention. And Artie was in my office. And it sounded like a full-grown man pooped in the litter box. Like, it was just like a... Like, it was terrible. And I was like, oh my god, girl. Like, what? What was that? It was wild. And I sat there and I, like, looked at Pippin and I was like, I need to go check on her. Like, excuse me for a minute. So it's like we're making really good progress with eating, which is important, and drinking, which is important. And I would even say that she's not going as frequently, which is good. It's just that when she does go, it's still like very upset. But progress is progress and I'll take it, you know? Oh no, I think I did that one up too high. I haven't really wanted to like cut stuff out, but I kind of feel like I'm gonna need to at some point. One day. Y'all will miss when we don't talk about it. One, two, three, four. Oh no. No, no. Am I here still? Okay. The puzzle, like my internet browser went black. All of the stuff other than my camera on OBS went black, and I just was like, oh my god, it's crashing out again. Like, we're literally crashing out again, aren't we? So, okay. Thank you. Everything refreshed, but you stayed live. Okay. Annoying, but not as annoying as everything crashing and burning. Why? My token didn't expire. Shut up. The website just crashed. Don't be stupid. Also, hi, Raccoon. Work. There we go. Okay. We're gonna make the little potion bottles. The front window panel, which has like a bunch of little like desserts. It's not potions, sorry, this is a cafe. It has like a bunch of cutie little desserts in the window. You're a cutie dessert? You are a cutie dessert. You're welcome. I'm blushing. Oh, okay.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Woot hot pink, please. Winking face.
Hi, Sister Coyote. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 37 months. Can I ask a question, Raccoon? Is there a reason that you think you need something different for the wax as opposed to what the kits come with? Because you talked about like a pen that used air instead of wax and this refillable wax one. do you typically need... Have you done diamond dots before? Like, do you normally need a lot more wax than usual? Because I'll be honest, it's rare for me to have to change my wax. And if I do, it lasts me, like, multiple sessions of diamond dotting. Like, you don't have to change it or do things with it frequently. So this to me just seems like it's going to get... It doesn't stick out like this, I guess. Like,
I'm an arts and crafts
doesn't...
master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
It doesn't work like that.
Kipsy Peak Meganode 2 Peak.
Sleeping! Thank you for the 57-month resub. What color paper star would you like? Thank you, thank you. Y'all are sweet. Hello? Underscore. Orange? I do have it. How full is our jar? It's doing all right. I might have been a little overambitious this year with the size of the jar, but everyone really likes the stars, so we're going to do it next year, and I like to think that each time that we do it, maybe it'll be a little more full. So, we're halfway. Yeah, to constantly use the wax, especially for the bigger ones. Interesting. The stars are small. Yeah, we're gonna do it again next year. One of the things that I really liked was I had this thought that like especially this time of year, Michael's has, or most craft stores have a like the big clear Christmas ornaments that you can fill. So I got one because I thought it would be really cool to like each year put like all the stars in one, like to save them. So not like each year I would get an ornament and put the stars in it. And oh, there's a hype train nearby. This one, I bought one and it's too big. I got this. I thought it was cool because it was flat. And so I thought it would really let the stars show, but then I looked at it next to the stars and the jar, and I'm like, this too big. Way too big. Which is okay. So I'll get a different one. I'll get a smaller one. Oh, thank you for the bits, Kit Kat. Yeah, and then like I can put like the year on it. So like I could say what year it was. And then I can keep it. Heck, I could even just use like mason jars, you know? It doesn't even have to be like an ornament. It could just be a jar. I don't know. Thank y'all for the hype train. Artie's here again. Hi again! What's up? Hot girl tummy issues? Huh? What's going on? I'm sorry I've talked about your bodily functions on stream so much lately. Back from your meeting. Welcome back. Did the puzzle stop working? Everyone froze on the puzzle. No. Okay, no, my computer just froze. Okay. No, Artie has had hot girl tummy issues now for over a month. We have a GoFundMe up because her bills, she had to get an ultrasound done, and the ultrasound was almost $500. Oh, and she still has hot girl tummy problems, but she's eating and drinking again very good. So we're hoping that will help. Right? Hi, can you sit on my lap? Can you sit here? Ah, why are your nails sharp? We have about 1 minute and 20 seconds left on this hype train. Thank y'all again. Can you... Right here. Right there. Artie? Jeez! No. You're not allowed up there. I'm sorry. Sleepy, thank you for the bits. You can stay on my lap. You can go in your spot, but you may not sit in the middle of my desk. She's like, I'm gonna go pout then. Here, look. Come back here. This is such a good spot to lie down. But Mom! I know. Alright, goodbye. Goodness, I love her. Hang on, I'm counting. Does anyone have any plans for Halloween? Like, is anyone dressing up? Are you handing out candy? Are you going to parties? Hiding from small children. fair. Sleeping off the road. Oh no! I'm sorry, that sucks. I hope that you feel better. Costume pottery class. That sounds messy. I'd love to get trick-or-treaters, but I doubt we will. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if we do or not. We get like ring pops to give out. Because who doesn't love getting ring pops? And sometimes we get kids and sometimes we don't. Family coming to town? Oh gosh. Feeling much better. Been a fun couple of days. Ugh. Going to a... Oh, that's fun! That's so sweet. Hey there, I am working on this. And I'm doing the Cauldron Cafe. I have a brace on my knee because I did something to it the other day. I don't need it while I'm sitting. And it's just cutting off circulation. Okay. Ring pops. What a perfect way to celebrate the 2000s. Listen, I am not a chocolate person. I was always bummed out when I went trick-or-treating and I got chocolate. So, and I like to give out like a decent sized item, right? You know, like people who give out full size chocolate bars or whatever. Like I want to give out stuff that people are excited for, and I'm like, okay, push pops are good too, but like ring pops are perfect. 'Cause like it's not like those little things of candy, you know? You get like 37 packets, like little things of sweet tarts. Occupies a lot of your brain space, can't think of anything else. I hope that it goes well. I fully understand not being able to think about other things when doctors are coming up. I'm not a chocolate person either. I feel like everyone judges us. People are always flabbergasted when I tell them that I don't like chocolate. They're like, what? It's like I kick their puppy and I'm like, I just don't like it. The only chocolate I like are Reese's Pieces, like the crunchy Reese's Pieces, not even necessarily the cups. I used to like the cups when I was growing up, but yeah. That's like the only thing. And I need to like be in the mood for it, you know? One, two, three, four. Okay. How do those not have chocolate? Oh, that's good. I'll trade you for the non-chocolate candy. I don't like if you trade your... Yeah, there's always a lot of like... Well, that was the thing too, is that my brother doesn't like chocolate either. So... I couldn't even like trade him for mine, so my parents just got a lot of our chocolate candy. Yeah! That's chat. I don't know where the puzzle pin went. Hang on, I'll get another. Here you go, click that link. Sleeping, you're out of balls. Passing out potatoes. Oh. Interesting. I would have been really sad as a kid if the place I went trick-or-treating gave me a potato. Make your own French fries. Oh, they give him a choice. Kids are weird. I love it. I'm ignoring her. I am not looking at her. Gosh, could you imagine if I gave her, like, the full dose of that appetite stimulant the other day? She would have been, like, screaming her head off for more food. I know! She'd be like, abuse! I've never eaten. I've never eaten once in my life. I had mentioned this to my mods. There was like a little thing in the package that like showed how much to give. But it was like, it's like a one size fits all. And all I kept thinking is, well, like, Pippin is a vastly bigger cat than Artemis. And I can't imagine giving Artemis and Pippin the same amount of, like, whatever. So I gave Artie less, thinking, okay, if she needs more, I can give her more. One, two, three, four. Stop. Where? No. No, you can stay here. Oh, pets. Stop. Just be. Stop pacing. Just relax. Oh, y'all, I can't handle this. Nope. Like, I'm so glad that she's feeling well enough to be annoying. But, like, hot damn, girl. Artemis, stop! No. No. You can't be up there. Okay, I can pet you just as well here. Oh good, it's ad time. Okay. I'm gonna go breathe deeply for a few minutes because I'm about to lose my mind. Alright, I'll see you in a Thank y'all for waiting through ads. I appreciate it. I like genuinely have no idea what she wants. Like, I went into the kitchen and got more water. She like followed me, and now she's sitting here staring at me, and I'm like, I am so overstimulated and really frustrated by so much, and I'm glad that she's feeling better, but having someone crawl all over you constantly and not respect your boundaries is a lot, even if it is an animal. Like, I'm the only one that's able to do anything for anyone right now, and it's just like, please just... I feel so guilty. Like, so bad, but I'm just overstimulated in general. And like, that's not fair to them. Hey, Allison. I'm just sitting here feeling like everything is wrong and bad. And like curling up and just crying because nothing matters. Everything is on me. It's day 3. Oh no, you're so good, Allison. I hope that it was fun. No need to apologize, especially when it comes to Frankie. And like, I know they mean well, and it's good to have things to work on. My parents are crazy and have so many projects and things planned for while James is away, and like, again, super appreciate it, but it's also like, Like, they're asking me questions about things, and I'm like, I literally... I'm just sitting here disassociating, like... Sorry, no one wants to listen to this. Why does this color look different? Why does this look so different? It's so bad. Whatever. No, it's the same color. It's hard to be in a place where I feel like if I don't stream, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because I'll just be alone and like stir crazy, but I also feel like streaming right now is just really bad for like, I don't know, growing my audience. Like, people are gonna stop showing up because no one wants to be here for this. And I don't blame them. Function about that right now, yeah. Yeah. Like, she's just sitting there. Go lie down, go do... I'm not giving you any more food. You get fed when your feeder goes off. That's it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm done. Because this is just going to become a problem. I wish this color was a little thicker. Like, the black is a really thick, dense color. See, I don't want to because of the litter box. If anything, I could kind of, like, block her ability to, like, reach me Or I can just, like, plop her on the floor if she keeps, like, jumping up. Like, right now she's just sitting and I can't... Even though I'm overstimulated, and that's annoying me that she's doing it. Oh, good girl. She's scratching her scratching post. Again, what I'm trying to remind myself is that a few days ago, I sat down with her and told her that if it was all too much for her, that I wasn't going to make her suffer. So the fact that she's able to be this annoying, I'm trying to look at and say this is wonderful. Because I was really thinking, you know, that things were not good. So I'm trying to be like, no, this is really good that she can pester you this much, and right now it's a lot and it's annoying and you hate it, but like, think about how miserable she has been. So like, yeah, I'm like trying to reframe it and be like, a few days ago, you would have, you know, freaked out for this. It's hard when, like, everyone needs you. When you're the only one. Like, I don't get to be like, hey, can you feed the pets? Hey, can you clean the litter box? Hey, can you take out the trash? Can you, like, I can't ask her. And, you know, again, I've been worrying about her because she has been such a mess. And I'm trying to figure out my own health problems. Like, I haven't even started taking the new medication that the doctor prescribed because I'm terrified that it's going to give me hives again. And I just can't, I literally can't handle that right now. Like, I can't do it. And it's like trying to juggle all of it at once. And again, it's day 3. Out of a lot. I just feel like I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna make it, I should say. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Also, this is like... Y'all will understand, okay? Talking about just, like, being overstimulated. So, whenever James goes away for stuff like this, he does not wear his wedding ring. Because, it's, like, not allowed in certain instances. There was still food. Oh my god, there was still food in her bowl. Anyway. And he doesn't want to leave it in, like, the room. He doesn't want to take it off and lose it. So he wears like a silicone ring and I get his. Like I wear his. And I wear his on his dog tags. So he has 2 sets of dog tags. And normally the tags have silencers on them, which are the little rubber guards. The silencers on these ones were bad. They go bad. It's rubber. So after a while, they get kind of gummy and gross. So instead, I have to listen to this until the silencers are coming soon. But y'all, every time I move, I sound like a freaking wind chime. And it's so much, but I won't take them off because, like, you know, I have his ring, I have his, like, but, and so it's just, I just shove them between my boobs and hope for the best, but it's like, I can't wait. Like, the silencer should be here in a few days. And I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, maybe having sticky ones would have been better than this. Because, holy crap. It's so much. So it's like when you're already just, like, feeling all the things. And then it's just like, and you're like, please stop. Please stop. I don't know. I don't really have a rubber band, which is like a wild thing to say. Not great when you're already overstimulated, yeah. Ooh, a hair tie. I do have oh, you know what I have? Hello? Oh, hi, James. Not James coming in as I'm complaining about his dog tags. James, when are the silencers supposed to be here? When will they be here? 'Cause I was just telling chat how I'm like super overstimulated and like I shifted in my seat and all I just hear is like, and I just, Artie's sitting here staring at me. I have this, it's just, okay, hold on, wait. Chat had a good idea. I have these little rubber bands. I have these little rubber bands that I might be able to... They're in our town. Okay, so either today or tomorrow. See, y'all are brilliant. That's so much better. I can handle that. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. Oh. No, everything just went black again. Please don't crash out. Okay. Yeah, but James, okay, here's the thing. You put them on.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Oh, this old thing?
Hi, Emily. Thank you for the 15-month resub. No, you're so good. What color paper star would you like? You put them on. I'm not taking them off. Like, period. It's my job to watch them. I have to watch your ring. So, like, I'm already upset that I'm going to have to, like, sort of take them off in order to put the silencers on. You know? But they're not... Well, you know what? I'm banning you. Asshole. Anyway, Emily, what color star would you like? You might need a James is in trouble counter. Oh, that'll get used a lot. So, what's the least used color? White. We have like a speckly white color. Or I have like a lime green. That's not used a lot. Highlighter yellow. I also have a lot of this teal color. White sounds nice. Okay. Yeah, see, it's like speckly. It's got like little flecks of color. You might actually be the first one that is using this one. It's National Cat Day. Is that why Artemis is being such a pain in the ass? Oh no! Not the raid as I call my cat appeared. Hi Amanda! How was your stream? What were you doing today? Oh. Cats in chat, yep. Let's get a raid star for you. I think cat parents understand. Literally, chat. What do you want from me? What do you want? Literally? No. What doesn't she want? I don't know. Nice job finishing the puzzle there, chat. No, ma'am. You did fly through that puzzle. Yeah, I'll get another one going. Oh, good. The cat's here. How was your stream today? What were you working on? Y'all, if you're not already following Amanda, aka Play in the Mud, you totally should be. They do all sorts of cool ceramics and make all kinds of neat things. Completely forgot it was National Cat Day. I had no idea. Clearly Artemis knew. Because she says it's all about her today. And she will not be taking any questions at this moment. Making mugs. It's always National Cat Day. It's true. We are working on a spooky Halloween town. It is a plastic canvas kit. I can show you what it'll look like since the cat's on it. We did these top 3 already. And now we're working on the bottom ones, and we're doing this Cauldron Cafe today. At least we're trying, but Artemis is evidently really needy. Evidently... is she really? That's fun. That is a fun fact. Love plastic canvas when you were younger. Yeah, I was talking about how I just seem to remember growing up, like, plastic canvas tissue box covers being everywhere. And, like, you know, it'd be like a little house and you pull the tissue and that's like the smoke in the chimney. Or like the coasters or just different things like that. And so we don't really have a lot of Halloween decorations. And so this just seemed like a really fun way of making some, because I didn't really want to have like a whole Halloween village like I do my Christmas one, because that just seems like a lot of little houses. Do you see what I mean? She can't settle down. Like, dang, girl. Amanda, here's your star. Thank you again for the raid. If you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. Hello. Why are we behaving the way we are? She has the wiggles. You're fine. You're fine. Just sit down. Just sit. Okay. Do you want to sit behind me? Nope. I can't handle this. Oh my gosh. Anyway. It's the hot girl tummy issues. It is. I'm stitching this too close. Alright, we're going back to the window. I was just like, I'll use this color because it's already on my needle, but I'm done. I'm over it. I put this too close. Let's finish the little pastries in the window. They want me to do French knots. And I've not done French knots on a plastic canvas before, so that'll be interesting. Oh, I didn't pick another puzzle. I'm so sorry. We got distracted. Let me get you a puzzle. Man, I just got a message from Domino's about pizza, and you know... Honestly, this is a book. It's books. It's books and it's like a fall little thingy. It does sound good. What'd you do today, James? Did they spin you around more? Mm-hmm. Mostly paperwork. How cute is Pippin right now, by the way? I sent you that picture. She's still there. Hi, Angela. It's good to see you. I swear, Artie's like, fine, you're not going to give me more food. I guess I'll go drink water. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Go drink some water. But why are you... Why are you being like this? Oh. Animals, am I right? Also, I might have done the wrong green on that door. I'm just realizing that. There's evidently a lime green and a neon green. Wait. Morning, Emily. I think it needs more glitter. Okay, see, here's the problem. Wait. Oh, hello? What's behind? Oh. Which green looks right? The one that's there? That green looks too bright. Look at the... Ah. Look at the doors. Ah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. So here's my issue. This kit has a medium yellow green and a lime green. These are the two greens that it came with. And I'm looking at like the over here. Like the pillars are definitely the bright lime green. Also, look at the freaking color key. That's almost the same freaking... It's the darker green. That's whatever. I'll get to that. Where? when the things that I need aren't where I thought they were. That's my favorite. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to organize my office. At some point. Not a today problem. Probably not even the next few months problem. What was I going to look at? Ugh. I needed this for something. Okay, well I have it now, so whenever I think of what I needed it for, I guess I'll do that. I mean, now that I realize that it's two different colors, I'll know. I just didn't realize that there were two different, because again, medium yellow green. Which one is medium yellow green to you? That's what I thought. This is lime green. This is evidently medium yellow green, according to this key down here, and according to what I'm going to be stitching. Like, that potion shop is definitely that medium yellow green. And that's olive. That's olive. That's why this door is done medium, what I thought was medium yellow green. No, evidently not. It's fine. The reason that I'm noticing this is because the desserts down here use a green, and I'm like, wait, that green looks different than the green that I did on the door. Yeah. Like, this one is fine being lime, but the other one is not yellow-green. The other one is olive. It's not yellow. No. Get out of here. Also, while I was getting this, Artie was just sitting by her food bowl. And so I shooed her out of the room, and I closed the door most of the way, because I'm like, I can't. Like, she can open it if she wants to. The other litter box is available. She doesn't need to be in here, but if she's like, I do, she can. But I'm like, leave me alone. Holy cow, I love you so much. Please leave me alone. A light forest green? Yeah. I guess when there's like a million options for naming a color in this kit, like none of it matters. Like you can come up with whatever name you want. Why would you come up with those names? You know? That's really where I am. Like... I think the thing that I'm the most, like... Oh, and she just busted her way through the door. She's like, excuse me. But the thing that makes me the craziest, girl, if you got all this energy, go and harass your sister. She would absolutely love nothing more than to chase you or be chased. Yeah, that's what makes me the most annoyed, Emily, is that it's not labeled. Does it have... Hang on, wait, I'm curious about something. Oh, this number here, the last 2 digits, or the last 4 digits, match up with the color code. Hi, Tigress. 0036. So they did have ways of knowing. Just not obvious ones. My bad. Alright, I need dark orange. They could have told you. I also need regular orange, so let's get that out. This bit has a lot of color in it for such a tiny little... Such a tiny little section. It's fine. I can leave the door, and if I want to change it, I can. Like, I won't make a decision on it right away, you know? If I feel like changing it, I will. And if I don't, then I won't. Artemis is hydrating. Everybody hydrate. If my cat can drink water, so can you. James, are you here? I said this earlier to chat. Can you imagine how insufferable she would have been if I gave her the full dose of appetite stimulant? Like, there was a thing, a little, like, card, or a little thing that showed, like, how much to give. But it was this, like, it didn't say, like, based on weight or anything. And I was like, well, I wouldn't give Artemis the same amount as I would give Pippin, because they're 2 very different sized cats. So I was like, let me give her less, and if it doesn't work, I know I'll need to give her more. And I used, like, a fraction of what the thing asked for. And I'm like, you... I would have left. I would have left the house. I don't know where I just would sit in my car, I think. Alright, I have to try and do a French knot. Let's try it. These little cakes look so cute. How do I do... I don't do traditional French knots. I do a different method. In case you're watching and you're like, that's not a French knot. Yeah, okay, but it's a knot. It works. I was just thinking I want one. I don't know if this will work. Look it! Little French knots. That's how you do a French knot, technically. This is a colonial knot, I believe. It's in the Discord.
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Hold on. It still looks exactly the same, but it kind of like locks in instead of it being like really loose and like not easy to secure. By the way, she's lying down and I could actually cry. Let me... Yeah. It's a colonial knot. This site is down for maintenance. No! What do you mean? Gasp. Gasp. I wonder if I can... Let's see. Hang on. I'll try and show... hopefully this video is good. I don't know if it is or not. Alright, so this is a colonial knot. This is what I do. Okay, you see how you wrap around... a French knot, you just wrap the thing around your yarn or around your needle and hope that it doesn't come undone. But a colonial knot, you like, it's almost like when you cast on knitting. You go like under and then over, and it kind of like locks it into place. Whereas the other one, you're going in the same direction, like when you wind a yo-yo, and it's easier for it to come undone. See how that it goes over the same way versus like... Now, and again, they look the same. They're similar enough that no one's gonna notice that it's different. Oh yeah. Mine would come undone all the freaking time. My French knots all the time. So yeah, with a French knot, you wrap it around like this. Oh, you can't see. Camera. With a French knot, you just like wrap it around a few times like that and pull it through. And the colonial one, you go under and then over. And so that makes it... Because it's going in two directions, it's harder to come undone. It also tends to stay nicer when you're pulling it through. Because like genuinely doing knots, some people love it and some people hate it. And I literally did, and I want to do more. Maybe I'll do that at some point. One of my patterns, absolutely, anytime. I'm happy to show it. So this pattern technically does not call for French knots. But I literally did nothing but knots on this sheep to make it look woolly. This pattern only calls for normal cross stitch. But I want to make 1 million of these sheep. I want to make more of them. Because it was that much fun for me. Like, I basically just outlined. You did the cross stitch? I just, like, outlined where the stitches were, and I just went to town. Making a bajillion little knots. You did the knots? I need blue and purple. And then all the little cakes will be done. And then we have roof pieces to make and boards for windows. Didn't like knots enough back then. That's fair. A lot of knots. It was a really good way to practice. I believe it does, yeah. I believe that in the pattern it says like, because it just has normal cross stitches, and I think that I was like, you could also do it like this. Oh, it's ad time. Alright, well, time to take a quick stretch. Get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. Come play puzzles with us, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you if you get any ads for sitting through them. I appreciate it. Twitch does pay me a little bit for the ads that it plays, so thank you for supporting me, and I'll be back in less than 3 minutes. I got one piece of the puzzle. I'm happy. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. So one of the things that I do is I save all these little tiny pieces. Because, for instance, it wants me to do window boards. Because the windows are boarded up. And it has me doing them like here. But the issue is that you are supposed to wrap the window board pieces so that there isn't a raw edge. You can kind of see it. I got the best piece. You can kind of see it on like the Dead Man's Saloon over here. And over here as well. So you have to wrap it. And in order to wrap it, I have to cut it out. And so instead of... I'm like, well, I got this little scrappy piece that I can do it on. And then I don't have to cut that out. So that's what we're gonna do. Gosh darn it, there's the brown piece I already had cut. Of course. Hi, Mom. What is this one? Nice. We did that yesterday. He's very cute. Thanks. It's just piano music. This music is so relaxing. I'm glad. It's lo-fi piano. So I was trying to figure out what the heck the sound was in James's office. Patch! Oop, hold on, sorry. Evidently, he wasn't quite comfortable on the futon. And so he wanted to get more comfortable. And so he decided to throw the pillow that was on the futon off. And then he was just like, I'm gonna dig. No, sir, you're not. Such a bum. Thank you for the lurk. Pets. Well, I couldn't figure out, like, what the sound was. I was like, did something fall? Like, did he is he just like laying down on the floor making like what? Yeah. Sometimes you just don't know what the sound is. You're like, there's a sound coming from here. But not sure quite what it is. I think cutting out the pieces as you go is the better way to do it, because I'm looking at like the picture on the website of this piece and I'm like, I want to have so many things to outline that I should have just done while the yarn was still attached. So this time around I was like, let me try stitching the whole sheet the way that they have it like laid out. Nope. I tried it, I don't like it. Moving on. He's definitely confused about, like, why James hasn't been back. Like, the smells in the house indicate Dad should be home. Mm-hmm. Like, yesterday he was looking at the window and the door for a while. He slept well today. But it's cute how he's like, I don't get it. I know. They're all gonna have to, like, get used to the fact that my parents are gonna be coming by, because, like, Pippin's afraid still. And Patch is just a jerk. Like, my dad went to, like, pet him, and he growled at my dad, and it's like, okay. Sure. Oh god, the cat's back. You were sleeping, why are you up? No. No. No sleep, only chaos. Uh-huh. Oh god. You want to lie down up here? I can make that happen. Okay, I can move my sheet and you can lie right here. Right here. Okay, nope. You stay on your... You stay there, okay? Okay, you can stay... Yeah, did you hear her yell? You stay on your bed. Okay. You let me do what I'm doing. No. You can sit there. You may not sit on my things. No. Don't yell at me about it. No. Hi. I'll cry at you, okay? If you keep crying at me or being a lot. Two can play at that game. I'm like right there. I'm so close to the edge. Yeah? Hi. No. No. One, two, three. Oh, cool. I try to use up all these little scrappy bits instead of making... Artemis! Instead of throwing them away. No, ma'am. I need someone to hold the cat. Okay? Aw, nice, chat. Good girl. If she could just settle down someplace too, that'd be fine. It's the constant up and down and on the lap, off the lap, pet me, don't pet me. Like, she probably just really needs to like take a poop, you know? Like a good one though. Do you hear me? A good one. Yep, and now she's just sitting here again, like right there, flicking her tail back and forth. And I'm like, I get that you're probably hungry and you want more food. I'm no longer giving you more food. When your auto feeder goes off, you can eat. I'm not going to become a slave to you. Like, yes, it's important. I'm glad that you're hungry and eating. But go away. It takes me a while. These are a lot. There's a lot of little details. Yeah, she ate. It wasn't like a lot. She kind of does the whole cat thing where like there's not food covering the bottom of my bowl and therefore it's empty. You know? The audacity, I know. I'm sorry you feel terrible. I'm glad you're ditching work though. It is empty. It is now. The puzzle on my monitor looks like it's Hello? It's not actually missing it over here. That's annoying. All right. She's laying back down. One more of these window boards to make. And then we're going to do the roof pieces. And then it's time to like cut everything out. I have a base over here. I'll have to like make the front little stairs, but I'm waiting because again, I'm going to have to like I'll have to wrap it all like how I'm doing these boards so that the raw edge isn't showing. So I'm just waiting until I cut those out. Actually, let's start over here. Ooh, enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. Oh my gosh, stop wrapping around this way. So dramatic. I swear. What's everybody else working on today? I know my mom is diamond dotting. Anyone gaming, crafting? Waiting for work to be done. Work, drawing, running errands, will be unpacking when you get home. Hey guys, guess what? I didn't forget to start this giveaway. Exclamation point ticket. Right now to enter to win 2 points to put towards our weekly vote of what craft I do. Normally it's on Friday, but since this week is Halloween, we're going to do a spooky craft. So it'll be what we do on Monday. Inking webcomic panels. Ooh. Hooray! These stupid little boards are done. I don't know why, sometimes the little ones feel like extra tedious. Of course, now I'm about to make a big orange roof, so we'll see which one ends up feeling more tedious. Gosh, that's a lot to count. Oh, and it's not all... Oh. It's orange and brown. Okay. That's fine. It always ends up looking cool, so sometimes you just have to, like, trust the process. Where you're like, well, that's annoying. But it ends up being worth it. Okay, hold on. First things first, I'm cutting this off. I no longer care. It's in my way. Okay. Trust the process. Sometimes the process is stupid and the result sucks, so you know. But not this time. Actually, most of the time it does work out. It is with a love-hate relationship that I trust the process. Truly. And anytime that you trust the process and it doesn't work out, you all of a sudden are like extra suspicious of the process in the future, you know? You're like, last time I trusted the process and it sucked. Yeah, see what happened last time? I'm never trusting the process again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. I'm double checking again because I don't want to end up having the wrong amount. Yep. Okay, and this is all orange straight across. I'll probably run out of orange before I get to there. Hello again. Welcome back. So I know originally we were like, yeah, you should work on this all week because spooky and Halloween. Are we still feeling that way? Or not so much? Also, last 30 seconds to enter the giveaway. It's always spooky season in your book. You want all week? Whatever you like? Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell if people enjoy things or not. You know? So, I like to check in. Especially like if chat's been a little quiet, it's like, are we vibing? Are we just chillaxing? Because that's fine. But if y'all are just like, no, actually, I'm just bored to tears. And this one is orange straight across too. All right. The winner is Calliope. Calliope, it's you. Where would you like your 2 points to go? For Monday, yep. Originally it was going to be for Friday, and then I realized that Friday is Halloween, and so everyone was like, no, it has to be a spooky craft. Quilt, you got it. Now, if Quilt ends up winning, chat. Well, hello, Miss Pippin. Just know that I don't have a computer that I can, like, set up where my sewing machine is the way that I originally planned on doing when I made this list. So I will have to just like stream from my phone directly to Twitch. I have never done that. I have no idea how that'll work out. But we can find out, you know? See, there's still a couple of kibble left because Pippin just came in and is eating whatever's left. There's like probably like 4 or 5 little kibbles. And that's fine. I'm not going to stop it. Yeah, it'll be an experiment. Hopefully one that doesn't go poorly. Mm-hmm. But spookier than a tech stream, truly. The way my streams have been going. They're very spooky. She's like, man, I'm gonna lick this bowl clean. Is your stream haunted? Probably. Artie's now like, wait, what are you eating? I don't understand. That bowl was empty when I checked it. Hopefully not haunted. It's an empty bowl. The funniest part is that Pippin will not lick her own bowl clean like that. But Maple comes up and he licks it clean. And it's like... the whole lot of you are just a mess, okay? Everyone licks everyone else's bowl clean, right? Oh, what a dream that you had to restart high school. That would be a nightmare. Absolutely. And the cats are running around. Well, at least Pippin is. Artemis is probably like, no. Oh yeah, Artie's actually in here. Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, I can't imagine it had been easy having to be in school when COVID was going on. I was well graduated. High school, college, grad school, all that well in the past. Oh, really? Sleeping? What are you thinking about going back for? Is my bot not on? No, it should be. I don't either. But be careful. You're not supposed to talk about your age on Twitch. It's against the rules. Plus, if there are any people in chat who are younger, you don't want them being like, I'm 14, because people can be gross. Like, no one who's talking, but you never know who's lurking, you know? So, Twitch doesn't allow age chat. No, you're good. You're so good. Not a problem at all. Yeah. Specialty in trauma and crisis. Interesting. That's it's a hard field. A lot to I guess work on with peeps, you know? A very needed one. Yeah, happy unbirthday. Yep. Right, that's the Alice in Wonderland thing. I don't really like that movie. But yeah, I think that's wants to move back to the East Coast. An entity floating in the void. Well, I hate to say it, but just because he wants to move doesn't mean that you have to. I mean, I'd love for you to be close. But if you're happy with your job, it's a compromise sort of situation, you know? I want to live on a road system. No, that's fair. That's fair. So isolating, so expensive, yeah. I can only imagine. You could probably go work in Paris. There's probably going to be an opening there soon, right? Or in France, I guess I should say. That's still, like, one of the wildest things to me. Like, in broad daylight. Wild behavior. Probably lower during the day. Yeah. Many of the museums. Yeah. I unfortunately feel like that's true of a lot of museums. Not all. But you know, it honestly it kind of makes me think about how like growing up, like how many of us did, you know, Thanksgiving like plays, you know, like basically celebrating Christopher Columbus discovering America and the Pilgrims and them working together and blah blah, and then like you get older and you realize, wait, yo, time out, this is really messed up. And I feel like it's similar with things like music, like where you realize like not all of this stuff that like is on display was put on display in ethical ways. And it's just a weird thing to like think about, you know, because like it's not something. No, that's what I mean though. Like it's kind of that same. Like you think one way growing up because that's how you were, like you weren't taught otherwise, and then you learn and you're like, oh, huh, because again, like were we taught about stuff like that about museums, like taking things that didn't necessarily belong? No, you feel very lied to. Yes, that's a really good way to put it. You know, because again, when you don't know any better, you go based off of what you're taught or what you're able to learn from books. At least back then, you didn't have the internet. And then you start to question, well, what else was I lied to about? And then all of a sudden, you're looking at your government going, what the hell? And then it all unravels, like pulling at a knitted, you know, sweater that has a hole. And the next thing you know, you're just sitting there with yarn all around you. And you're like, what do I do with this now? Like that to your coworker today about how we can't fix the problems of our country at our company's staff meeting. Yeah. It feels like a lot is unraveling right now, you know? More so, like, it almost feels as though, you know, things have been kind of like, things have been pulling at the stitches for a while. right? But now it feels like there's a hole. And it feels like instead of just picking at the stitches, you have a yarn winder and you're just like seeing how fast you can unravel the sweater. That took a really long time to build, and it just feels like... It feels real bad right now. It feels like you can't stop things from unraveling. That's what it is. It feels like before you could patch it. Like you could put a couple of stitches in place and it might be, you know, a little bit unstable, but it wasn't coming apart. And now it's just like the floodgates are open. There's no stopping it. The yarn is like, it's just coming apart in multiple areas, and it just, yeah. I swear I haven't talked to anyone in months that's been like, life is good. Mm-hmm. Too much hate in the world, it's exhausting. I think what's scary is the fact that it feels like recent things have allowed people who are just full of hate to speak without consequence. And it feels like things won't return to normal even when different things shift, you know? When things change. And it feels like there has been... It just feels like evil has been given free rein. Mostly stories of good things. Yeah, I follow a couple of people who only share, like, good stories. Because I can't handle regular news. They feel emboldened to spread hate because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I'm reminded that there are still people who aren't like that. But it's hard when those people are, like, very loud, you know? Oh, I don't either. If I see something, it's because, like, someone has shared something. Like, someone that I follow has shared something. I don't watch the news. I don't, you know, follow news people on social media. Like, no. I try my best to avoid all of that, thanks. Definitely the few that are screaming the loudest. Yeah. Bad news is more popular, easy to write. Absolutely. There is still good happening in the world. Yeah. I know we try to avoid politics here. I find something really, really wrong with the world when we're canceling food stamps but building a multi-billion-dollar ballroom in the White House that wasn't approved. So it's hard to not be upset. You know? Like, it's hard to think that there are people who are going to be hungry pretty soon. But don't worry, we're going to have a most gaudy, giant ballroom that no one approved. Like, they literally destroyed part of the White House. That's not legal to do. You are not allowed to touch historic buildings without approval. And in this case, they needed approval from Congress, and they didn't get it. It just... How do people think that that's okay? You know? Like, that's what I don't understand, is how anyone feels like that's okay or good. This is such a big roof. Buying gift cards for grocery stores for SNAP folks. That's good. Yeah, I know that, and again, you know, talk about, look for some good things. California, I saw, is about to be the first state that is going to be, selling insulin without, insurance required to anyone who needs it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be around $10. Like, the state is selling it at this point. So, like, you can get it through, like, you can have it, like, instead of it going to a pharmacy or whatever, like, you can have, yeah. Go California. I know. It's so needed. And hopefully more places follow suit with things like that, because it's wild. Wild behavior. Mm-hmm. Refused to patent it because he wanted people to have access to it. Yeah. Didn't think it was right to profit off of it. Correct. And then Big Pharma was like, what if we profit off of this? So many medication, like, the pharmaceutical industry is a for-profit industry. Like, when you look, if you look at, like, a hospital bill, and they'll charge you, like, a ridiculous amount if you take, like, if they give you ibuprofen, and you're like, this is ibuprofen. It cost me, like, $20 for a bottle of, like, 500.
Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh. Ugh.
Hi, Shay. Thank you for the 50 months. Holy moly, that's a lot of months. We're one sub away from a sticker giveaway. You can't afford to get sick and need meds. Oh, I know. I know, and I know that you know because we've talked about it. Heaven forbid you can't work and you're sick. Nope. Medication is not free in the United States. None of it is. You have to have insurance. You have to pay for your medication. Like, I need medication for my thyroid. My thyroid doesn't work, and it is $75 for 3 months. Oh, and my insurance, for instance, the other thing too, my insurance didn't cover a recent medication for me because they only cover 1 tablet a day, not 2. So I had to pay out of pocket. Even though my doctor said, hey, she needs this medication, your insurance can be like, good luck. Shay, what color would you like for your paper star, friend? It's a controlled substance, and I'm not allowed to have more than 30 at a time. Yep. I need it for the rest of my life. My doctor has to approve the refill every month. Yes, correct. I understand that. I can appeal it sleeping. We ended up calling the pharmacy, and it was only $16. And so the we're trying this medicine to see if it works. And so I was fine with paying $16 for the month. And then if so, next time, like if we have to fight with the insurance, then we will, and we'll explain. And I asked them, I was like, how much would it be with insurance? And they were like, maybe $5. So I'm like, okay, it was worth not fighting with insurance to pay the extra $10. Which is a wild thing to say. But the other thing too is that if we fought with the insurance, it probably would have taken a lot longer to get the medication because they would have to like go back and forth. I haven't even started taking it yet. I've been too afraid to take it. So oh yeah, we wouldn't have that here either. If you need any kind here, you can't even get government, like the government doesn't even pay for like wheelchairs here or anything like that. You have to pay for that. You have to go through insurance to get mobility aids here. And the thing is that most people don't think about or realize the fact that anybody at any time can become disabled. Anybody at any time can develop chronic illness. Anybody at any time can all of a sudden no longer be able to work or drive or do things that they used to be able to do. And people, it's just not treated like that. Oh, my favorite is that mental health is normally not covered under insurance because insurance just covers your physical body. It doesn't matter if your mental health is absolute trash. That doesn't matter. Shay, thank you again for your resub. There's your star. Into the jar. Bodies can break unexpectedly, but not your eyes or teeth. No. Your eyes, teeth, and brain don't count towards your overall health. No. Anything in this area, you don't need it. You can just be a body. Yeah. That was always something that drove me crazy, like going to therapy or having to pay for, seeing my doctor to get my mental health medication and that not being covered by insurance. The doctor I used to see was over $200 per appointment. And I had to see him at least 4 times a year. At least. Where am I? Mental health doesn't affect your health. Yeah. It's not like you need your eyes to work. That's so true too. Yeah, so my mom wears hearing aids and has for a long time. They're not covered under insurance either. My mom would not be able to hear without them. But that you can pay for out of pocket. You don't need insurance to cover that. You need to be fitted with custom hearing aids. Good luck. It's not like they're thousands of dollars. And it's not like the technology, you know, eventually updates or the hearing aids degrade over time and you might need to get a new one, even though you've done all the proper care and maintenance on them. So, you know, hope you're willing to shell out more money. No, your health never changes. Listen, we're all born absolutely perfect without any health problems. We never need medicine. If we need medicine, it must be your fault and you need to pay for it because you did something wrong. Obviously. 100%. Yeah, or the hearing can change. My mom has really cool fancy hearing aids. Like, she has an app on her phone that can help adjust the volume. So, like, if she's at a place that's loud, she can turn them down. Or if she's in a place where things are too quiet, she can turn them up. Like, that's pretty cool. Alright, I snoozed ads as long as I can. They're about to play. I'm so sorry. I ran out of snoozes. So, I'm so close to being done. I have 2 more rows. So, I'm finishing this freaking one piece of roof. So, I hope that y'all don't mind and will hang out while I do so. I'm 85 at heart. See you later. I'm sure that we'll talk later. I'm curious how the house appointment thing went. Love you lots too. Give Potato our love. Give that Spud a kiss. She is a cutie. So sorry that, like, we brought stream down a little bit with the real world talk, but you know, it's important. It's important that we talk about these things. I hate how dark it's getting so early. And we roll back our clocks this weekend. So it's gonna get even darker earlier. And that's a lot of baloney. It's gonna be dark at 3. Oh, yeah, I forget how much worse it is for you. Poor sleeping. It means the cold weather is here. See, I would be okay if it stayed this time all the time. Like this is fine for me at 6 o'clock to be this dark outside in the winter. I don't want it to be this dark outside at 5 o'clock. I'm not okay with that. I don't mind the darker weather because I do enjoy the cold, but the time change thing, that's where I get... That's where it's like, this sucks. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. The only thing that you missed out on was us saying that it's frustrating that daylight savings is coming. Because I was saying I'm okay with the weather or with the sun being down like this at 6 o'clock, but I don't want it at 5 o'clock. That's too early. An hour of twilight, no sun. Yeah, I had a friend who was stationed in Alaska for the military. I think that's in Fairbanks, right? Isn't that where the military base is? If James is here, he knows. And I know that it was like that in the winter. Army. I have a little packet of safety eye backs here that my thing keeps... In Anchorage, yes. And Fairbanks. I think he was in Anchorage, actually. Almost done. Almost done. Alaska has the biggest Coast Guard base. Really? That is a fun fact. Hooray! One roof panel. The orange is done. I have to do the brown, the little brown stitches, and there's back stitching. Now copy and paste. It didn't work. Dang. Alrighty, friends. That's gonna do it for stream today. Whew. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'm hoping that we can start doing assembly on this house tomorrow. Control C, Control V, yeah. Whoa, Jesus. Artemis just brushed against my leg, and I wasn't expecting it. Oh my God. Ma'am, you scared the snot out of me. I have like capri pants on because my knee is really bothering me, and so I had like a brace on it. Obviously not while I'm sitting. So from my shins, like my shins are exposed, and all of a sudden there was just fur brushing along, and that. Hi. Thank you for that, ma'am. That was something else. Thank you for that. Anywho, thank you all for hanging out today and keeping me company. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Artie. Goodness. Here's the Discord. Here's my socials. Come hang out. I still have to figure out, okay. Thank you, Artie. You know what? Thanks. She's just headbutting my hand. I'm clicking things. It's fine. I'm hoping that I can figure out the rest of what's going on with my PC and we can raid tomorrow. We're gonna skip the raid today just because opening more browser windows seems to crash things out right now. So I'm still working on fixing that. Go find someone to hang out with though. I'll see you all